Hello guys, in today's video, we're gonna check out the best family cameras of this year. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I've tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability, and many more. To find out more information about these family cameras, you can check out the description below. If you want to get the best family cameras according to your needs, then watch the video till the end and then decide to buy. At the first position of our list, we have Canon EOS 5 D Mark Roman 4 full-frame digital SLR camera. Full frame and one of the best color systems on the market is why we continually turn to Canon for all of our SLR needs. I've been a Canon user for over 15 years now and haven't looked back. The Canon Mark system is the company's pro camera line. As it continues to evolve, so does the quality. There are so many bells and whistles for pros to take advantage of. Many I haven't even discovered yet. Be warned, this is not a starter camera for new photographers. This is for the pros and professional amateurs ready to invest. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Nikon D750 FX format digital SLR camera body. Nikon and Canon users have a long-time rivalry, and that's okay. We don't discriminate around here, which is why we had a Nikon friend tell us why she is a die-hard Nikon fan. A full-frame Nikon, complete with full HD and tilting LCD screen capability. This DSLR has all the bells and whistles at a lower price point than some of Nikon's other full-frame DSLRs. The number 3 position is held by Sony A7R Roman 3 mirrorless camera. For those who want a lighter, but more powerful mirrorless camera that is comparable to their DSLR, you go for the Sony A7R Roman 3. The body packs up small, but the lenses will add weight to your pack. I love that I can sync this camera to my phone, grabbing images to post directly onto social media while I'm traveling, or send proofs to clients for approval. The camera is also much faster than others I own and many on the market, which is why a lot of sports photographers prefer the Sony A7R Roman 3. Shooting in burst, I can finally keep up with my kids. The focus point switching over instantly as they race through the terrain, up cliffs and into the ocean wherever we are in the world. This is definitely a camera that can grow with you. Simply start in auto mode while you learn and work your way up to manual mode. In no time you will be playing with ISO, depth of field, and shutter speeds. Next at number 4, we have Sony FE 100-400 f4.5 5.6 GM OSS. Before you freak out about lens prices, remember, the lens is one of the most important parts of your camera and can be the difference between a good family photo and an award-winning, blow-your-mind photo. The price of your glass is worth it. We only use the G series lenses on the Sony A7R Roman 3 full-frame mirrorless camera. Anything else, we might as well drop back down to the A6500. The number 5 position is held by Sony A6500 mirrorless camera. Anyone who has ever used an SLR or DSLR camera knows how heavy they can get when you are wandering around a city, theme park, or new country, and traveling with kids. Mirrorless cameras weigh a whole lot less, and the images have come a long way. While the prices can still rival that of DSLR cameras, Sony is a mid-range. No more blurred action shots for this mama. The Sony A6500 mirrorless has an easy-to-use touchscreen, and while we prefer to shoot in manual, we won't judge you when you throw it into automatic to hit the ground running. The number 6 position is dominated by DJI Mavic Air Quadcopter. Jealousy can spurn the best gift ideas, right? That's why we grabbed a drone this past year. If you aren't ready to go pro, but you want to step up from the amateur level, the DJI Mavic Air is the drone for you. This compact little dude is easy to pack, takes great photos plus 4K video, and can fly for up 21 minutes. We bought ours in bright red. This way, if it gets lost in a field or in the trees, it will be a bit easier to spot than a solid black drone. Do be aware that there are a lot of places you cannot fly a drone. Make sure you can fly your drone in enough places before you invest in this piece. Although, it still is a really fun toy to fly. Not going to lie. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Tech USA 6,501,082 Double Sling. For photographers of all levels, this camera sling can be used as a double or single camera sling. Easy access for removing or switching between the various cameras and configurations means your hands are free to do a lot more during your photo shoots and travels. practical for travel, professionals, newborn and family photography, and most importantly, when you are wrangling the kids. The number 8 position is held by Canon EOS Rebel T7. The Rebel T7 has a 24.1 megapixel sensor, which is plenty of resolution to capture the average family trip, or just about anything else. This being a Canon camera, you will have the advantage of the huge Canon lens library to choose from. There are plenty of options from affordable to extremely high-end. Keep in mind that this is a crop sensor camera with a 1.6 crop factor. That means that the effective focal length of any lens will be multiplied by 1.6. So a 50mm lens will have the field of view of a 75mm focal length. The rear LCD screen is not a touch screen, not a big deal, but it's also a fixed-in-place screen, bigger deal. That means you can tilt it up and down to get different angles for your photography while still being able to see the screen easily. It also lacks Canon's dual pixel autofocus, their relatively new autofocus system that works really well to grab focus quickly and accurately, and is a favorite among video shooters as well. But I wouldn't consider a top-notch autofocus system a necessity for family photography since Canon's prior autofocus system was pretty good already. Next at number 9, we have Z50 DX format mirrorless camera. Just to get this out of the way, I know that the overall top pick above is also a mirrorless camera as well, but I can't put the same camera in this category, so I wanted to give you a second option. For what it's worth, even though I use a D750 for my professional work, this is the camera that I have with for everyday photos. The image quality of the Nikon Z50 is right up there with almost any crop sensor camera. It has a 20.9 MP sensor, which is good, but not great. I would have liked it better with 24 MP, but it comes pretty close. It also handles low light about as well as any crop sensor camera out there from any brand. The Z50 also has Nikon's new Z mount. This is the largest mount among the big manufacturers as well as the closest to the sensor. While the mount may look giant next to the crop sensor in this camera, there are a few major advantages. The Nikon Z50 lacks image stabilization built into the body. So far, both crop sensor Z-mount lenses do include in-lens image stabilization, but that means that you won't get any image stabilization if you use the adapter with older lenses that don't have it. That's a real bummer because one of the cool things about mirrorless cameras is the ability to easily adapt them to a wide variety of vintage and really inexpensive lenses. The Sony also has more megapixels, which can be helpful if you like to shoot landscapes on family vacations or find yourself cropping in on images often. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by D5600DX format digital SLR body. If you want to stick with the traditional DSLR camera, then the D5600 is going to let you create some high-quality images and is a great value for the money. This camera is a DSLR camera like the budget option above, but it's certainly an upgrade. You'll get better low-light performance with the D5600 over the Canon model above, as well as slightly better image quality. You'll also get a flip-out screen. The screen on the D5600 flips out to the side and rotates around. That means that you can see it from behind the camera and above or below. But you can also flip it around 180 degrees to see the screen when the camera is facing you. This is very helpful for shooting selfies or setting the camera on a tripod and shooting video of yourself. Like Canon, Nikon also has a tremendous lens lineup including the Nikon lenses and third-party lenses. You'll have plenty of choices if you want to upgrade the glass. In addition, the Nikon crop sensor cameras use the same mount as the full-frame cameras. So you can use high-quality full-frame lenses in this camera and add them over time if you want to plan ahead to a switch to full-frame. That's all for today. We upload camera and camera accessories review videos every single day. So, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.